So I'm Oliver Hall. I graduated in 2008 and I studied BSc in Geography. I'm now Operations Director at Liquid Productions London Limited. So while I was studying at university, I set up then a small video production company to fund my university. I lived at home while I was at uni at Kingston. So I set up a video production company called Liquid Productions. To begin with, I was just creating small promotional films for people, and as the business grew, I started making bigger corporate films, started making some stuff for lower budget stuff on TV, and I was doing all this while I was at a university, while I was studying geography. So graduating in 2008, I've now been full-time on the business for 5 years, and in that time we've gone from myself with a part-time editor to now 6 full-time staff, 7 including our part-time staff, and many freelancers that we use as well. And we make videos for lots of big corporates, blue chips. We make videos for some of the world's biggest companies. 6% of FTSE 100 companies are our clients, and that's all come out of slow but steady business growth. It's all been organic. We've had no investment. We've taken on no debt. It's all been organic growth in the business. Cool, so one of the things about my degree was the fact that we were quite a small course, and so you got to know the lecturers quite well. And there were 2 lecturers in particular that I really got to know. One of them was my dissertation supervisor, Dr. Annie Hughes, who was absolutely brilliant. She was really interested in me and my studies, but she was also really interested in the business and what I was doing with it. And I really felt like she actually cared about who I was and who the other students were, and really wanted us to do well. And the other one was Professor Guy Robinson, who's moved on from the university now, but he was an absolute legend and really fun lecturer, and he was really interesting. The way he taught was really interesting and made us interested in the subject. But Guy, actually, I got to know him quite well, and on my graduation he shook my hand and he said, "Ollie, I just hope that one day you use one thing that I taught you." And I looked at him in the eye, I shook his hand, I said, "Guy, I will try to use something that you've taught me in my career." So I studied geography, and geography gives you some skills which are very relevant to geography and maps and physical geography in particular. So I wouldn't say that I'm using those skills that I learned there in my career, other than being able to make the joke that because I studied geography I know where I am when I'm filming, and I am good at map reading. But the skills that I learned at uni that I still carry through into my career now are just communication skills, presentation skills, literacy skills, being able to put together, I probably write 10,000 words a week in my job now of job proposals and so on, and that came from learning to write properly at university. So the university experience helped me through that process, and it helped me learn those people skills. It helped me learn presentation skills. Standing in front of a room of 50 people doing a presentation does prepare you for work, and I know I complained about it at the time, but it does prepare you for work.